Hello everyone, a quick video on this undervolting and tuning for the memory on this Ryzen 2600 non-X on a B450 Tomahawk. So the memory is Micron 8 Gb E Die. So it is a very strong memory chip, and I was able to rise from the basic, I think 3000 CL16 to 3400 CL16. Here's the timings, and here are some results for White Rancher, Limpec. Very stable and nice results with a slight degradation in the end. Here's a Geekbench, and here's our score, and here you can see the average for the same CPU. So we got a little bit of improvement. Even here we are running on the stock cooler, and so the I think some weird things that I find out, but I'm not really expert in Ryzen tuning, so I think this is only the second CPU of this generation that I tuned extensively, and so I really have no idea on how this should behave. And yeah, I'm just recording this also to have a baseline in the future. Yeah, there's also some Y prime, which is random texting. I also done all of the Cinebench stuff. So let's get to BIOS and show you the settings inside there. One interesting note is that for the core offset undervolting, the tool that found the most the earliest instability was PCMark. So it is usually quite hard to track down instability on Ryzen for me. I think it's their boosting algorithm is so much more complicated than Intel one, so it's harder to track down instability really. So this is the offset. Like my most stress test would be stable even at like minus 0.1, 0.1125, but yeah, PCMark was not stable at -1. So like this value would work for Limpec and White Rancher, but I had to revert here to get PCMark working. And the offset for the NOT bridge for the SoC is very, I mean the voltage is very low, and I don't really know how it's going to end, because I even tested like 0.9 and it seemed to be stable, but I was starting to get some regression in performance actually up until here. This was the last proper score, and weird enough the SoC voltage didn't seem to improve performance as much as the CPU core offset. And all of this is because I basically have no way to go over 65 watts for the core. I can go down, but I can't go up, and I don't really know if that's expected behavior. I tried to enable core performance boost, but precision boost overdrive is forced enabled. But even if I set all of these to 1999 and everything, I think this one doesn't I can do whatever I want here, but it's still stuck to 65 watts. But at the same time, the SoC doesn't seem to eat in that budget for some reason, or at least there's no measurable difference. I started from 1, so I don't know if maybe if I set it to 1.2 I get worse results. Also this one, the VDDP, this is bottomed out, basically bottomed out. I tried to run 8 and it was giving the same score, so that's just a safe value. That's DRAM voltage, so I choose this frequency because it was the last one that was stable at a reasonable voltage at CL16. So that's why I choose 3400. I could probably go higher, but I would need more voltage and I would raise the CL. And since I'm gonna eat into the power budget at some point, with the at least in the I guess temperature budget, if I raise the SoC voltage, I didn't want to do that. And I tried to manually tune all of this, but didn't get any result. And yeah, 520 is bottomed out. That didn't change anything, and so yeah, basically everything else is left to auto. I tried to tried different stuff. Oh, I didn't show. Yeah, I didn't show E Die 64. So just the latency number. A quick shot of the inside. The fans are here, but it's not moving because I'm testing. And I like to test the computer in a more realistic way. Even though I'm not running the GPU now. So here's running E Die 64. I don't really put that much trust on this, but yeah, the thing is that with Intel, with my experience, I can get Intel memory latency checker to get some impressive numbers, and then the system would be unstable if I lower the timings. But on this system, I couldn't get lower than 68 of latency. No matter what I input in the timings, even if the system is unstable, I still get 68 in latency. And it's weird, like this is, I cannot really move past that wall of 68. It's so tired. I mean, I really wanted to do that. I tried to to put some insane numbers, and yeah, nothing did it. So I'm stuck at 68. That's it. I accepted the reality. I also tried to break the 5200 megabyte. I might break it if I keep running this benchmark over and over, because that's the thing with benchmarks. You have some variance. You might tweak some Windows stuff and get maybe a little bit lower, lower latency and higher bandwidth from run to run, but that's not the point of the video, really. But yeah, I never saw anything like I saw 68.0 a couple of times, but it's mostly been 68.3, no matter what I did. Yeah, and the last thing, maybe the good old R15 running, and you can see that it's not even pulling that much power, but if I run Limpak or Y Cruncher, it does go over, it does hit the 65 watt wall. Not on Cinebench. This is a super efficient CPU, as you can see, 55 watts, and yeah, the score is it's quite good for the power you get. I mean, it's in the 12th generation Intel efficiency territory. If I run a 12400F with undervolting, I would get 1800 at 70 watts, which is not that far off from this. It's still a 6 core, so yeah, I mean, really amazing stuff from AMD, even back then. But I guess this is also because the frequency are quite low. I mean, we are on the 3.9 turbo maximum. Yeah, core 0 goes to 3.89. But yeah, I don't know what to make of this. I don't know if it's a good result. I'm sure that the system is very efficient, and we're not we're running at 70. Not even 70. I mean, we're running 60 for Cinebench, 60 degrees, and I've seen 73 as highest temperature in multiple Limpak runs. So it's super efficient and cool, even with the stock cooler. And that's all for the video. Ciao.